Is right. It is absolutely beautiful down here in the River Valley. It is one of the best things about our city, be it summer, fall, winter, and that is where Janzen Nature Center is, nestled right next to Fort Edmonton Park, and that is where the fabulous folks of the City of Edmonton have so many programs going on to better our lives, quite literally in every way. This is Mark, and we're talking about the wonderful world of composting, especially in winter. This is the thing, this is the time to begin to think about this.
Absolutely. If you understand the basics of compost, you can make your compost work just fine, even outdoors, year-round.
Okay, so empower us then. What should we be doing right now in our homes?
Well, you want to collect some kitchen scraps, get your space ready outside, make it somewhere convenient, get some browns together. That's going to be the tough part. You're going to be wanting to look for some dead stems, dry leaves, shredded paper, anything that used to be a plant but a long time ago.
So can you actually compost in you talk about inside composting. Is this something you're going to keep in your home or are you going to keep it outside?
Well, your food scraps and your outdoor scraps are your ingredients. And we can talk about the recipe in a little while. I've got a little game for you, actually.
Oh, I love games. I love it.
So we're going to play the composting game. We're going to learn about the recipe, how to mix those things together. So then you just have to decide how you're going to compost. If you want to compost inside, then you can mix those ingredients together very sparingly and lay it out on your house plants in the big pots, and then just let that break down slowly. You can get yourself some worms, by far the funnest and most popular indoor composting method. You can also ferment your waste and make some bokashi, something that's just brand new and gaining in popularity.
Bokashi?
Bokashi, yes.
What is bokashi?
It's the art of using a special blend of microbes to ferment your food, so you can keep it until you can use it in your soil.
Okay,
So,
and you keep that in your home?
Yes, because once it's fermented, you keep it airtight and it won't stink, and it'll just sit there and wait.
Okay, which is perfect. Now you brought a plant out. I'm guessing everything here has purpose. What is the plant meant to indicate?
Well, that's how nature builds soil, and it builds it with plants and microbes. So I brought out, we all know what's on top of the soil, the green part, but I'm going to talk about the roots and how these roots get down into the rock and swell up and fill up with carbon from the atmosphere and moisture from the rain and get down in between the rocks and in between our clay particles. And when they get down in there, they expand and grow and they lift the soil. And then eventually they die and rot. And then those things become the sticky, gooey, poopy stuff that sticks those clay particles together and turns it into soil. So between the microbes and the worms and the plant roots, you're getting into the rock, lifting the rock with hydraulics, putting carbon and sugars into the rock like a little piggy bank, a little storage spot for food, and turning that clay into soil.
It's like nature's hydraulic system. You made reference to that earlier, and I was like, that sounds awfully mechanical. But when you actually see the mechanics of it working, it actually very much is like nature's hydraulic system.
Yeah, it's not rocket science, just a little bit of biology, a little bit of physics, and what you get out of it is a beautiful material that is now workable and something that your carrots can grow deeply into. No more of those little short, little stubby, furry carrots. You want the deep carrots, something that'll grow down, and pull up those nutrients.
Gotcha. And we're going to talk about those nutrients, how you can get them. We're also going to play a game later on, and hopefully you'll join us. Don't go anywhere to the wonderful world of composting, something you should be thinking about now for the summer, of course, for the spring, which is right around the corner. And we're here in beautiful River Valley, the Janzen Nature Center. Stick with us. More DT coming up after this.